Plaintiff Sheila Potter is suing her daughter-in-law, Christina Benage, for unpaid loans. Sheila says the defendant is a drug addict and an alcoholic who gives drugs to her 15-year-old roommate. But Christina says everything the plaintiff says is a lie, and she's only suing because Christina has found someone new. And Sheila's son and witness in court today has been in jail. She's countersuing for harassment.
Sheila Potter is suing Christina Benage, her daughter-in-law, for unpaid loans, and Christina is suing her mother-in-law for harassment. Now, Sheila, you are with Angela Potter. Who's
Potter,
Angela?
that is my daughter.
Hi, how are you, Angela?
Great.
Okay. All right, Sheila, why are you suing your daughter-in-law?
Well, Your Honor, I've known Christine for about 3 years. She is a drug addict, she's an alcoholic, and she is a loudmouth. Her and my son are still married. She had recently bought a trailer from her so-called...
Is this your son?
This is my son, Michael, yes. And Christine calls this her boy toy.
Your Honor, this is my boyfriend. This is soon to be my ex-husband. I'm filing for divorce as soon as I get
I get the drift.
This is
Okay.
why.
Go ahead.
Well, anyways, Luke's 21 years old. Recently, he left to go to Florida on Christmas vacation to go visit his parents. Later that evening, after Luke had left to leave on his flight, Christina had called my son, Michael.
No, Your Honor.
She wanted
He called
Michael
me.
to
Just a
come
minute.
over and talk and go out and have a few drinks with her and stuff. Christina had called me and my fiance to babysit her and Michael's younger son, Ashton. We had already had Chloe for like 3 days.
How old is Chloe?
Chloe is 17 months, Your Honor.
Okay, and how old is Ash?
Ashton is 3 years old.
All right, so they have 2 children together.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Michael had went over there. I didn't watch Ashton. My daughter watched Ashton for them. They both dropped him off at my daughter's house. And
Why?
also there's a 15-year-old girl living with
Look,
Christina.
Let me explain something to you. You're going to get your chance.
All right.
Go ahead.
There's a 15-year-old girl living with Christina. They are doing drugs. They are drinking. She has her 27.
How do you know this?
How do I know this? I've been to her house. I'm her mother-in-law. They've been to my house. I have pictures on my camera of this 15-year-old girl, Christina, and Luke.
She's Your
Doing
Honor.
what?
Yeah.
Well, they were at the house. I don't have pictures of them.
So what?
Drinking and stuff. Well, she's not in school, Your Honor. She don't go to school. Her
Oh,
mother.
the 15-year-old?
Yeah.
The 15-year-old.
So call the truancy people.
I have called.
What's that got to do with my case?
I have called
Stop it.
CPS on them,
Sheila,
and they have done.
focus.
Okay.
Why are you suing her?
For the money she owes me.
Okay, but we have 2 beautiful children in the mix here.
Yeah, we do.
Do you want to help your mother, Angela?
Christina had brought Michael over to my house to drop Ashton off, which is their 3-year-old son, so they could go out.
So what are you saying here? That she's dating Luke, Luke goes to Florida. Wait a minute, let me ask the question. How can you answer it if you haven't heard the question? So you're saying that when Luke leaves town, her boy toy, as you call him, then she calls up her soon-to-be ex.
Yeah.
So what?
The whole thing is she's playing mind games with both
Well,
of them.
let him plead this in the matrimonial.
Oh.
Today, we are suing Christina. Why?
She owes me money for loans that I had given her for power and light bills that was soon to
That
be
was in
shut
Michael's
off.
name.
And
Why was it in Michael's
Go
name,
over there
though?
and just tell her to keep it down. will you? Okay, go ahead.
Take her to
get out
jail.
the papers. Also, I have a promissory note from Christina saying that, and I've written down all the amounts of money that she owes me. It's not much, Your Honor. I'm not rich. I don't have a lot of money, but this is money that she owes me. I had recently moved
Good.
her.
Okay, she owes you money.
Yeah.
Did she sign a promissory note?
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
Okay, let me see the promissory note. Give it to the court officer. Now, what's the deal with the children? What's going on
We
with the
have
children? Thank you.
They have joint custody together, Your Honor. And, well, after Michael had found her smoking crack cocaine, he had taken his son out of the home that evening. And Chloe, we had Chloe with us, me and my fiance, for like 3 days. And Michael had come to stay with us for a while because he had no place to go with his kids. So he staying with me.
Talk to me about crack cocaine.
Well, on the 20th at 2:30 a.m., I walk in. I called her, and about an hour before that, I talked to her, and she sounded drunk and messed up. So
Right.
And so I go over there and Hispanic guy answered the door.
Not Luke.
No, he was gone to Florida. And some Hispanic guy answered the door. He let me in. I walk in. There's 4 people, a Hispanic guy, a white guy, and the 15-year-old girl.
And Christina.
They're all sitting on the bed in her bedroom, and they're smoking crack. And I got mad. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I smacked her hand, smacked the crack pipe out of her hand. She stood up. I smacked the beer out of her hand. I said, "That's your problem right there, is because you're an alcoholic." And I went into my bedroom, in the kids' bedroom, took my son out, and I said, "When you get treatment, you can see your kids."
And we have
If that's true,
I have a police
if
report.
that's true, good for you. Sit down. Talk to me.
I have the kids, so obviously it's not true, because why would I have them now? I was a drug addict for 3 weeks and they just give them back to me. Okay. First of all, the money that she's suing me for is why we were married.
Okay. Talk to me about your relationship with Michael and what happened, what this guy Luke is
Luke
doing
left
here.
on the 19th to go to Florida.
Luke is your boyfriend.
Luke is my boyfriend.
Okay.
Well, on the 19th, Mike kept calling, thinking that he was going to move back into my home. You're not coming home. So I eventually shut my phone off. He showed up at my home. We were laying in my room watching a movie at 2:30 in the morning. Well, the person that I had over there, he is subpoenaed to testify against Michael for theft charges and burglary. So that's why Mike flipped out.
Are you charged with theft and burglary?
And he serves 90 days in
That's
February
disorderly
1st.
conduct.
Theft and disorderly conduct.
Yeah.
I feel better.
Yeah, there we go.
ahead.
He is subpoenaed to testify against him. He got mad and grabbed up Ashton and started calling 911, hanging up.
So
Well,
you're
I called 911.
you're saying that a prosecution witness against Michael is in your home,
Correct.
and that
Yep,
enraged
that's-
Michael.
it enraged
And you're
him.
saying that Michael is the one who called you and came over at 2:30 in the
Correct.
morning. You're
He
watching
called
a
me
movie.
last night from
What
hotel.
movie are you watching?
What was that? I don't even remember. I couldn't even tell you. December 19th.
What do you want to say, Michael?
Your Honor, 2 days ago, she was with me, right? And you can see the hickey on her neck if she wants to
Here.
show you.
No, this is.
She can show you.
Pictures
Oh,
here,
she-
Your Honor.
Here, I
It's
got, hey,
not.
here, I got pictures
This
right
is
here of her.
garbage.
Of her being drunk,
2 days
Your
ago.
Honor. Mike, you need to stand up here.
Smashing
Hi,
it.
up here.
Smashing it.
What
Don't
is
lie to
that?
me.
What is this?
Don't lie to me. I was smashing that.
It's on my phone, Your Honor. He sent it from his phone to my phone
Yeah.
because his battery went dead.
That's not your phone, that's your
Or
camera.
my camera, I'm sorry.
But ask her where the hickey
I'm
came from.
speechless.
Yeah. Thank you.
She,
Ask her where the hickey came from. Do you think I care if she's got a hickey on her neck? Do you have a hickey on your neck?
Does it look like I have a kid on that?
Luke, why don't you stand up?
We have a
Add to this drama.
Michael.
What's the deal, Luke? What's going on?
What's the
here?
deal? I've had problems with this guy ever since I met him.
You weren't there. You were in Florida on the 20th when they were.
Yeah, but
watching
I got a
the movie.
phone call from her crying, saying that he just took off with the kids. He barged in the house like he's going to walk back in.
Okay.
And
All
he
right.
stole
Thank
my
you.
phone. Well,
Thank
while he's
you.
up there,
Michael, sit down. Thank
He
you.
had stolen my phone. Well, Michael started texting Luke from my phone saying, "I want to be with my husband. I don't want to be with you anymore." Well, I had already told Luke he had stolen it. So he was at his mom's house when he took the kids, stole my phone that night, and was texting my boyfriend saying, "I don't want to be with him."
Let me ask you a question, Christina. As a
Sure.
mother,
Sure.
he comes in and takes Ashton.
Correct.
Because Chloe is already with his mom.
Correct. I was supposed to work that Saturday morning.
So you didn't care that he took Ashton.
I did care.
Did you call the police?
I did. He kept calling and hanging up at 911 because he didn't know my address. So I called. Well, if I was so under the influence of a narcotic, I would have been put in detox. I have another little boy there as well. Why wouldn't they have taken him? The police came, they looked around, and they said there was nothing they could do about Ashton because we're married.
Right.
There's nothing they can do about my phone, my $400 phone, because we're married.
Right.
So then everybody went to sleep. In the morning, I got woke up again it was 8:30 by two more officers, got a phone call saying I was sitting around doing crack cocaine.
Right.
They came in and they said, "Well, I'm sorry, when we get calls like this, we have to come over."
Right.
I'm have to move to get away from this trash. I mean, that's all it's going to narrow down to. Trash.
Okay. Do you have a drug problem?
I don't. I
Yeah, she
got
does.
UA'd for my position at work.
Take a
I
hair
am on
sample.
probation and parole.
Take a hair sample.
Let's do UAs and let's UA all of us.
Okay.
And we're going to UA you as well.
I smoke
Good.
weed
So
every
let's
day.
do it. Not a big
And I
deal.
ain't got nothing to hide
You know,
from.
it's fine.
I ain't got nothing to hide
I've called
from.
CPS. I called on them. It's just, yeah.
That means stop talking.
What? Okay.
The gavel.
I had to get restraining orders. Did you want to see them?
Let me ask you a question. Why did she have Chloe?
Because she watched her while I worked. On the
Okay.
weekend.
Every
Your
day.
Honor, we have Chloe every day, 90% of the time.
Why?
This baby is with us because her mother don't have time for her. Her mother don't have time for her.
What
I have
is-
pictures, Your Honor.
All right, let me see this. You've been taking care of Chloe. You say her mother has
Your
no
Honor,
time.
this is our granddaughter. We love her to pieces. I love all my grandkids.
All right, hold on. You can't approach the bench. You want
Oh,
to
I
get those
can't
pictures?
wait.
Yeah, we'll see her.
No, you won't.
Watch.
We'll see it.
Watch.
We will see
Stop.
it.
No, I ain't
We will
gonna
see
stop.
it.
Case dismissed. Gone. Gone. I've had it.
Let's go. Hey.
What about her countersuit?